Welcome to the lounge, all my fellow loungers, chillers, ballers, and grillers. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not part of the channel. It's fine. I'm just a guest here. Just kidding. I'm technically a guest at your house.
We're getting ready to do our stories now for the podcast.
This is a little bit of a podcast showcase sort of video, so you guys get to see just a little bit of a taste of what the podcast is about.
Yeah, we have a special guest this week, too.
Yeah, he's very specially here.
He's very special. Are you full special?
Hello, I am here. Are you happy to see me?
Is that a Giants hat?
Yeah. We're all good, guys. Story Fire, yep.
I love it, dude. Orange.
Nice.
I love it. I love orange and black. It's a great combo.
Crazy that you're here.
We have an audience today, too. We have...
Oh, okay.
Hi, guys.
And out in the kitchen...
Those are like the Phillies colors.
Well, that's true.
We make Swift stay in the other room while we're doing this.
Yeah, because it's...
You guys can figure that
you
out.
understand. I feel like I killed one touch.
So
Also, could you turn the light down just a little bit?
Too much.
Oh, good enough.
A little bit. He said a little bit.
It's too intimate.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I feel like we should hold hands.
All right. So, do you guys have stories, or you guys need a story?
I'm playing stories. What do you want to know?
Yeah. I could come up with a story.
I have two, but they're not very good.
I think this would be a great story for you.
Oh, I like it. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, cool. You guys, I'm not gonna tell you what it's about because you guys gotta listen to the podcast.
This one, if you wanted to do that, I would not. There's 3 pages there.
Yeah, no.
You might just want to talk about the very beginning.
Wait, there's a guy named Farquhar? Oh my god, I have a friend named Farquhar.
Lord Farquhar.
And there's a guy from Shrek named
That kind of
Farquhar.
fits you, because...
I
like that. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. And you got one?
Dad, you want to tell people where they can actually find the podcast?
Yes.
That's good information.
Podbean.com.
That's it?
And
Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play.
there you go.
All of those?
All of those.
Wherever podcasts can be listened to.
Yeah. And if you can't find it on Spotify, it's probably because they didn't put it up for some reason. So then just go to one of the other ones.
Yeah, forget Spotify.
Go to You can guarantee it's going to be on
I was going to say
Podbean.
something else, but I didn't. So you should be glad.
All right. So you guys all set with the...
I guess I have 2 stories.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
My quick question for you, Larry, is who's your sponsor this week?
Could I have my own?
Our sponsor this week is not... We're not on the
Swift,
podcast
can you
yet,
give
so we
me a
haven't
pen,
mentioned
please?
it.
Yeah, it's true.
Why would we mention it for you two?
No, we must mention it now
We're
because why
sponsored
not?
by the Lacey Township Fire Department.
Wow. Who's that?
Jeffrey, where's the pen?
Oh,
I just need a pen.
There's pencils up there and pens up there.
There's a rubber pencil up there.
If the mic was a handheld, I would drop it right now. So.
Mike.
Oh, pencil. This is a sharp.
Mic drop.
Is there a pen? Just want a pen.
He likes pencils, dude.
Yeah, I haven't seen a pencil in years.
Hello.
Pencils are obsolete.
Yo, precise.
They were kind of thrown at you angrily. Did you notice that?
They were very angrily thrown. That's
Interesting.
my input for tonight. And that's news to us.
All right, I remember having these in 6th grade.
And that's news to us, guys.
I don't know which one. Nobody needs a story. Should I do the writers versus agents, the brutal truth behind Hollywood fight?
Yeah, let's hear what you got.
Or should I do James Bond could be replaced by Idris Elba?
Oh, is that still happening?
He was very much promoted by some girl who played Agent M. And they're right now they're together in Cats, the production of Cats.
Oh, interesting.
So she was like, "Oh, he'd be a great James Bond. And he would be the first African American."
I think he will be.
I think he'd be good too. To be honest with you.
I love him.
So which one would be better?
That's exactly what I said earlier.
You don't care.
I don't know.
6 1, half dozen the other.
What do you guys think?
He's the man.
He's the man. You watch
Between those two?
Yeah, so it's the writers versus the agents. So there's the Writers Guild of America in Hollywood are going against the agents in Hollywood because they have exclusive deals with certain shows and not. So if it
Sounds like the two are pretty close. I think you could probably merge. I think you can merge it.
all right,
Because it sounds like the James Bond was pretty straightforward.
it is. It's easy. I don't have to do
Yeah.
2 stories. We'll see. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
one.
you can do two.
We're not even in it. Let's see what
That's how we are.
happens.
We're flexible like that.
We are. It's the only time I'm flexible.
So, which order you want to go in?
I'm definitely not going first.
Well, I'll open it up, right? Then we'll go into the story fire thing.
Yeah.
And then after that, who wants to start the first story? No.
So I don't think there's anything that like stands. I think we'll just organically see.
Yep, I agree.
So either somebody will be like, "Hey, what do you got?" Or I'll be like, "Here's what I got." Yeah.
Mine's kind of
Even for the first one?
Yeah. I think it'll naturally. We'll find it.
So this one
This is gonna be exciting.
Like the jail social
We're all gonna
media
sit here
expert
staring at
for
each
showing
other.
violence. This one seems kind of
Hey
heavy.
Swift, can you do me a favor? Because since you were the last one down, could you close the curtain?
Yeah.
And
what exactly?
we're not going to show you the beginning of the
Yeah,
podcast, no matter what. So you have to watch. or not watch.
Like
go
Australia
on Podbean and listen to the podcast and hear what we find.
Or Spotify, iTunes, or Google Play.
They
Right, that's why you're
reference
here.
the
It's
New Zealand mosque.
shooting.
You're here. He's here to be produced.
Yeah, exactly.
Produce.
So I don't.
You do a good job too, Tom.
This one
Thank
seems
you.
like
He does a
it's
great
pretty
job.
heavy.
Yeah, great is a better word
as
for
far
it.
as
You're
us
right.
discussing it, because it's like
Great.
we could then
And we'll be giving you a little bit of a taste of the
it's
podcast
like a video.
shortly.
Right, so
little
like our
taste.
two are.
open firing on
Right.
innocent civilians. You can then upload that.
Right,
And
so
nobody
they
would
didn't have it.
then
Exactly.
be able to be aware of it.
Like kind of live streaming if you're on the street, like police brutality, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden it's like, well, you're legally not allowed to live stream
Exactly.
this, but like, hey, the people need to know this information.
News needs to get
Yeah.
out there. Yep, exactly right.
It's kind of like Brian and I were talking about the blue pill versus the red pill. It's like either, yeah, you live in the bubble and everything's cool, like from the Matrix, or like you took the red pill, and like the truth is, a lot of people got gunned down in a mosque in New Zealand. Do we want to hide that from the public, or do we want them to see the truth?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
It's probably easier for the government to just be like, all right, Facebook, Snap,
Yeah.
but instead of like going after the individuals, it's like they can just kind of throw these softballs.
because what will end up happening is that'll get the CEO, people that are in charge, say, okay, look, we can't be held liable for this. Let's figure out a way where this is not going to happen anymore. We're ending live streaming. We're ending this. All it's doing is stifling the public for having their own word. You know, we have the freedom of speech, but yet you're stifling it. I understand that you shouldn't be out there live streaming any kind of murders or anything like that going on. But the only option would be to take away live streaming. There's no, how else would you police it? There's no other
Exactly.
way.
I
It's always after the fact, right? I mean, you can't.
Yeah, right. There's nothing you can do. Right. Who's to say that some guy policing or I'm live streaming me at Disney World? Say something horrible happens there and there's a shooting. And it's all like who's
You're probably not going to stop the live stream. If there was a shooting at Disney, you'd probably be like, I need to capture this.
I don't know.
Because this might be my last moment in time.
I'd
right
probably
now.
let my kids out and grab them, but I'm just saying, like, it's somebody else. Maybe not, me.
Right.
When I was single and I didn't have any kids, maybe I'd be doing that. I probably wouldn't be at Disney World, but either way.
Because like the world needs to see this. Oh my God, this is going on. Like everybody wanted to see 9/11. Everyone was glued to their television screens.
Yeah, right,
like,
right. I was seeing the planes go into the building while it was horribly devastating and tragic to see. It's burned in my memory and and who I am as a person the rest of my life.
Should people be exposed to the truth or not?
Exactly. Are you asking me, or you just that's what
I
you're
don't
saying?
know.
Right? Yeah, it's a good question.
I don't know.
I'm not ready to answer that.
I don't.
Let me think about it. I'll get back to you.
What's disturbing about it is that this law was conceived in 5 days. So, like a typical politician sees all the media and just feels like they have to act for the benefit of the people that they think is what the actual benefit is.
Right.
Unfortunately, what they don't consider is that with the law that they just passed, any like Joe Schmo working the mailroom and Facebook could then be imprisoned for something that the company at a large is allowing to happen.
Yeah.
Which again isn't right. Like it's something that they didn't really fully consider. But what's more I'm not going to say funny about it, but kind of like in a dark humor kind of way. They want to pitch this to a 20 country forum as a model for holding social media companies to be accountable. This by no means a law conceived in 5 days is no way to be recommended to any other country because they can't even get it right on the first time. I think any sort of I think it just seems impulsive.
Especially given the fact that almost all lawmakers have to be above a certain age. Like almost all politicians at the higher level are older.
Oh,
at least above 30.
they've been in.
So naturally, they were like,
doing
social
the job,
media
yeah,
is,
they're 20
it's
years
like
in.
the violence in video, it's the psychodad stuff. It's like the violence in video games, that's what's causing this. Or like, it's the social media these kids are on that's doing all this damage.
The older you are, and like I said, I'm 40 years old, so I have it happens to me too. I'm like, well, do we need social media? You know, I don't think that person, but I'm saying that's what older people are thinking. Do we really need? We didn't have it before. We were just fine without it. Well, you were also just fine before you had TV and before you had newspapers. Like you were okay without it. But people were dying when they were 25 years old because there was no medicine, there was no technology out there. Like technology opens the world, opens the people up to more of the world. You can't have one without the other. Yeah. You can't. Right. It's impossible.
It's just more.
So if you want to take it, then you need it. Yeah, right. Exactly right. You can't have one without the other.
And it seems like ever since the beginning, it's like TV came out, bad things happened, and all of a sudden it's like TV's fault.
Yeah, what was it for you guys? Like rock and roll was like...
All in the Family comes out, they're a little controversial, so it's like, oh, this is the...
Fonzie's destroying the youth.
Ride motorcycle, it's a down...
Back in my day, we played croquet.
Croquet.
That was our
And speaking of croquet, I got a story here.
What is
Yeah.
croquet?
Deputies made a second arrest in a case involving an attack with a croquet mallet. Now, this is the first time ever in my lifetime I've ever heard of this.
I mean,
ever.
they're
Ever heard of it?
Wait,
Excuse me.
I've ever.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
It was fun. I thought I had a good time.
Thank
What
you,
a
man.
blast.
What a blast.
Did you have
Thank
fun?
for coming out.
I'm just
Awesome,
saying
that's
that.
awesome. I can't wait to
I
come
feel like
back.
we're missing someone.
Yeah, wait. Where Jeff? Oh, Jeffrey got into the last pizza.
Cheesesteak pizza and no beard.
Yeah, wait, who was
It's
that?
Jeffrey, a weird boy.
Jeffrey's the younger brother. He looks like the
The
baby.
weird thing was, like, I only heard laughter like one time.
Yeah. Well, Swip's a sociopath.
It was during my joke though, so.
I think.
Yeah, I know.
There
you
was one
did.
joke that got me to laugh.
Thank you
And
very
then-
much.
I forget what it was, but Joe said it. And then,
It was either something really morbid or sexual, or both.
So if I said it, it's probably sexual.
yeah.
Right. I think it was. It was like
I think it was.
I don't know why.
It might have
That's
been.
No,
not
it was,
awkward.
wasn't it? It was the what did you
condom.
say? The
Oh, it was the condom part?
no,
Was it
no, it was
balls?
before that. It was
Oh.
yeah, the wooden balls.
Oh, wood balls!
See, it's sexual.
Yeah, it's hardball. I think it was hardball. That's what it was.
Right.
Yeah, so, guys,
Now it's about hard balls.
he was talking about balls. If you want to check that out, you want to go to
What?
podbean.com,
Go to Podbean.
Spotify, iTunes, Google Play.
But podbean.com is what you want to go to.
Links
right?
are in the description.
Yes,
All of them.
because I think this was a good podcast, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think
Guys, we
everyone's
talked
good
about
podcast.
Hollywood. Brian talked about some exclusive Hollywood stories he's never shared before.
And
Some
it's
stuff
crazy.
you probably,
Those
you
people-
probably shouldn't have shared some
I
of
was
that
ready to
stuff.
edit some of that stuff
Yeah,
out.
no,
actually.
you
Yeah.
Jackie Chan's gonna come after you.
Yeah,
He might,
Jesse,
and he knows
Jesse
karate.
talked about some
Or
swatting.
martial arts.
Joe
true.
talked about some Hollywood
Hollywood.
stuff. I talked about wooden balls, and JT, you
It's
talked
not the
about
first time he's talking about wood
I
balls.
talked about legislation.
legislation.
Wow.
Yeah. So we covered it all this time. Thanks to
really gave it.
thanks to our fans back here who didn't laugh a long time.
I
Joke. It made us laugh.
Yeah, who has two thumbs made them laugh? This guy.
Anyway, guys, check that out. Love you guys. Till next time, grab yourself
Love
something
you.
cold to drink.
It's emotional.
Put your put your feet up, relax. We'll meet you at the lounge.
We wanted to do that podcast posting, so we're gonna do it now.
I was so glad. I can't do
It
it.
still doesn't sound
It still
right.
doesing hold up.
It sounds like almost. I'm not gonna say it.
No, make Swift laugh. What does it sound like?
Yeah, what does it sound
I'm not
like?
gonna say that. I feel awkward now.
Everybody's
He's trying to change his laugh.
Oh, the
Can you
laugh.
laugh normal? I mean, can you just like? How do you normally laugh? Like seriously. Not you.
That's how he laughs normally.
Is that how you normally laugh?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Hold it. I do gotta say this. JT, do an imitation of him talking, because I think you really nailed it the other day.
Wait, what?
What did
Wait,
I
what?
say?
I can't remember what you said, but you nailed him, and I was like, wow, that's a
you
great
nailed him?
Swift's
Yeah, I
so
did.
flattered right
Yeah.
now. Look at him.
I based it off of Michael.
He's like the king over there.
Oh, and Michael does his corn voice.
No, the Swift
The
voice.
Swift
Oh.
voice.
That's
Oh, he
awkward.
uses the corn voice for
That's
Swift.
That's
Oh,
awkward.
It's the same voice.
I based it off of that one.
It's just a higher pitch, like, "Hey guys," like it's kind of like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing.
Can you do it now?
Well, now I'm on. I don't know.
I feel really awkward and uncomfortable now sitting next to him. That's like he's.
I need a line. Swift, give me a line.
What are
Guys.
you doing, Jesse?
Hey, Hollywood.
See, we missed it because you
You guys
talked.
missed it.
You guys missed it.
Oh.
Oh!
That's what I'm saying. It's funny. All right. All right.
Say something else.
All right. That's enough.
I enjoy